The Nairobi Book Festival is a great platform. I think it's a platform that gives a lot of writers and artists visibility. As an old hand in my craft, I think it's also a festival that highlights and promotes the upcoming artists.
So it might not be for you, the writer, to think about who's actually buying your book. But for the industry, it is quite important to connect this image of who the reader is and who the person who buys the book is. Because those two things, it's when those two things, an implied or imagined audience and an actual audience come together, that a literary industry takes off, right?
It's becoming bigger in every sense, not just in size, but even the quality of conversations, evident improvement.
Storytelling is about character, and you cannot write characters unless you yourself understand yourself as a character. So question number one, what does it mean for me to be human? When you're working and creating characters, unless you understand the characters you're working with, including the character of the villain, unless you understand what it means for them to be human, even if you're working with a machine as a protagonist, and what does the humanity of the other mean for that machine, your storytelling will lack that kind of energy, because that's a fundamental question.
What I always advise young writers now is just take your time, find your own voice. You don't have to imitate anyone. You don't have to be like anyone. Everyone has their own path. Our stories are very unique. Sometimes when they're not, the way we tell them are very unique.
But a lot of times, for me, what breaks my heart as a critic is there are people who put very little effort, but they want maximum rewards. That tugs at my core. It chokes my core.
We should celebrate love every day in this household. Every day should be Valentine's Day.
Hi, my name is Zugi Savannah. I'm the author of Love, Marry, Kill, which I was launching here at Nyrobi Book Festival at Alliance Francaise.
We're not taking chapati. And what happened after that, my friend?
So I really enjoy Nairobi Book Fest because it allows me to interact directly with my readers. You know, they can come here and give me feedback about their books.
The most important thing for me with this festival is the number of people from the bookish community are here. The number of booksellers. So the booksellers, I've seen Nuria, I've seen Prestige, I've seen publishers, Kina Jahazi Press, the writers. Do you know how difficult it is to get Troy Onyango, Billy Kahora, Yvonne in one space on one weekend? That's insane.